Hands up if you're starting to think about booking your next Orlando vacation. Lee, put yours down, we're already booked. If it's that time for you, why not pay Be Our Guest Destinations a visit? They're a Universal Parks and Resorts vacation specialist and an authorised Disney vacation planner. If you want something special, they also book all cruise lines. Staying on Disney property? Be Our Guest Destinations can arrange Universal Studio tickets that include shuttle service. You can't ask for more. So if you fancy letting someone else do all the planning free of charge while you kick back and relax, give them a call on 800 796 6240, email heather@destinationsinflorida.com or tweet @BeOurGuestDest. Give them a whirl. The only thing they won't do is your dirty laundry once you're back home. Disclaimer, Be Our Guest Destinations do not offer luggage packing, house sitting, plant watering, cat feeding, dog walking or granny sitting.
Greetings, Universal Orlando fans. It's time for the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast with your hosts, Lee and Tracy. Decepticons have been spotted near Universal Orlando. Autobots, roll out.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to this episode of the unofficial Universal podcast.
It's Orlando podcast. Look, I haven't even waited 2 minutes and I've already jumped in. Sorry, Mrs. Carry on.
The people that thought Lee's voice had changed a few decibels, don't worry, he hasn't gone through any kinds of operations. It's just that this Minnie Minx has come to take over the show.
Shameless plug already.
Oh, come on, I had to get it in there pretty quick.
You plug away.
And who are you for these people who don't know?
Yes, if you don't know who I am a Yorkshire girl who happens to be on the dark side and has her own podcast all about Disney Dark Side.
The Disney Dark Side? Oh, it's the Kinsey cast.
Well, your listeners might not like Disney. They might think I'm from the dark side.
I've just patented that right. Leonard's
like
listening. I'm patenting that name, Kinsey cast. I like it. I think it's perfect.
I like that.
I'm going to get in touch with Leonard later.
You see, I come up with these ideas every now and then, not meaning to.
Cool.
It's episode 44, by the way, in case people don't.
I haven't finished yet.
Oh, welcome to my world.
Sorry, miss. Actually, I'm outnumbered here. This isn't right.
No, exactly.
Then shut up.
It's the girly, unofficial Universal Orlando podcast.
Hey.
So if you want to stay joining in, go and get a frock on. Again.
I know I haven't even got Darren here to back me up tonight, but we'll get there in a minute.
So, as Lee has so kindly said, this is episode 44. And I am introducing it because, Lee, I won a competition.
Yeah, we mentioned it ages ago, and it took, it must be May, June, July, August, September, October, November. We're like 6 months from when we did our guest.
Oh, we're not mentioning that.
I know. I felt like I had to, but,
Edit it out.
I might
That's why he grimaced when he said it.
I know.
A Disney convention, let's just call it that.
Yes,
Yeah.
for the... What charity was it now?
Great Ormond Street.
Great Ormond Street Hospital. We auctioned off a guest host spot for the show, and Kimmie won it.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yes.
There wasn't a lot of money involved, was there?
Hey, excuse me, I had to mortgage my house to pay for this auction.
Did you live in a cardboard box?
She's a Yorkshire woman. You're part Yorkshire.
Yeah.
Hey, Burns had to go without food for 2 weeks.
Aye.
Not that I have any burns.
You just starved the neighbourhood kids. You took the dinner money off them.
So that's why Kimmie's here anyway. God, this is going to be a long night.
Yes. I'm here to cause chaos.
So what's coming up, Kimmie?
Well, Lee, it's so good you asked me that question. We have the news coming on.
As always.
Which I apparently have a news story to read, but...
You've got two, because Darren's none of your seek have his as well.
I've got 2 news stories to read, I just don't know what they are.
Oh, crap, you haven't got Darren's, have you?
And then we're going to have a discussion, or more like probably a heated debate, on the competition between Universal and Disney. Well, not like there is any competition.
I was just going to say there is no competition.
At the moment, there definitely is, but we'll get into that later.
And then we're going to have a segment all about me, obviously, and it's going to be Kimmie's Universal Q&A.
Yeah, I'll explain when we get into that how...
I was going to say, I'm rather intrigued as to what that is.
I'll get into it now then. We used to do trip reports and we've discussed it quite a bit lately that we have specific questions. We actually did one recently where we put a lot of questions down and then had the listener pick 9 random questions, and it seemed to be more about...
I thought they picked numbers and we...
9 random numbers.
They didn't actually know the questions we're getting.
And we've had a few people wanting to do trip reports and realised there's one guy specifically who hasn't been since January last year, and I thought it's a long time since he's been, but I still want to get him on, and thought, well, most of the questions that we ask are more based on your opinions of the parks rather than a specific trip. So we've now changed it to, rather than a trip report, it's now listener Q&A. So anybody can come on at that point, whether you've been to the parks last week or 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I was never a big fan of trip reports.
Yeah,
They do become same old.
I think this is a better
with respect to
idea.
Everybody who likes them.
Yeah, I think this is a better idea.
Yeah, it keeps it fresh.
Anyway.
I like it.
Good. It's going to happen to you.
Technically, you're our first guinea pig. Mac.
I was going to say, am I the first one?
Well, Mac kind of did it, but it was a trip report rather than... He's kind of done it, but it wasn't until we rebranded it. So technically, you're the first, but anyway.
But I'm not squeaking.
No.
Not yet.
That's
another show.
Jesus.
And that won't be a Universal show.
I don't think it'll be a Disney one either. Moving swiftly on.
I was going to say, I think that's all that we've got coming up on this show.
Yes. By the way, I'm here and so is Tracy.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, sorry, I must introduce... Well, I don't need to introduce you two. You two are the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast.
Don't forget Darren.
And Darren.
Now, Darren, yes, unfortunately, Darren's not here. He has had a nightmare today. He was actually something we're doing on the next show. Something a little different. He was supposed to be recording today that he's been trying to schedule for about 3 months. I got a message off him at 5 o'clock saying Total Recorder wasn't working for him. And then the neighbours were having a tree chopped down and he could barely hear himself think. Hence why he's not here now, because the background noise, he said it just would have been a nightmare trying to record. So it's only his second show I think he's ever missed since he officially joined us. But there you go, it happens.
It does.
Well, I want a refund because Darren was the only reason I actually bid on the lot.
Well, okay then.
And that'll do it for episode 44. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you back here in a fortnight's time.
Only messing.
I should think so too.
Anybody got anything to bring up? Tracy, anything? Newsletter still hasn't gone out.
No.
I'm in the process. I've just sorted out all the email lists.
Look, it's all up in the air. It's one big mess at the moment, and I'm just
completely. And it's
just
up
bear
to
with us. There will be a Christmas one. That's all I'm saying.
We'll get it sorted.
There'll be a special Christmas one once I get it all sorted. I think it's more important to get the technical side so people actually receive it. Yes.
That's it, I guess. I haven't got anything else. Anybody?
No.
Just everyone download the Minnie Minx podcast.
Yes.
All right, now it's time for the news.
Woohoo!
And now your news from around the Universal Orlando Resort with your UUOP news team.
So I suppose I best get on and do some news then before Lee brays me.
For anyone in America that doesn't know what the word bray means, Jesus, I haven't heard that for a long time either. It means beat the crap out of.
Well, the first bit of news I've got, Lee, is... Oh, and Tracy, I suppose.
And Darren, even though he's not here.
Yeah, and Darren, even though he's not here.
And the listeners.
Is that the International Food and Film Festival closed a couple of weeks ago. So it looks like work will be beginning soon. Now, the rumour is it's going to be a Simpsons expansion. To confound this, construction walls have also gone up around the Simpsons area. And if you go to UUOpodcast.com and see their November 11th photo update, you'll see where the walls have been put up. The current rumours are that are surrounding this demolition come off the back of Midway games that have been moved from Amity over into the Simpsons ride facade. Yeah. The whole Simpson area will be getting made into a mini Simpsons land, and this will include things like Krusty Burger and a Moe's Tavern.
Ooh.
As usual, Universal haven't said bugger all. But we talked about it a while ago.
Conjecture go around and then pick out the best ideas and do it.
Permits that got filed for partial demolition of the International Food and Film Festival and the toilets next to it. But apparently it was on Fox News the other night. They were talking about it. I'm bearing in mind that we brought this story about 3 days before that.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, Eric took pictures of us. Took pictures of the area, and the walls have gone up round the whole place, and it looks like it's moving ahead. It seems a weird one, because The Simpsons isn't huge anymore, really, is it?
How can you say The Simpsons is not huge anymore?
I don't think it's as big as it was.
Well,
no, I think you're right.
I know, I disagree with you. I think it's as big as it was. You've got to think it's the longest running animated primetime cartoon programme.
Yeah.
Are they still making new ones?
I think so.
All
yeah.
Right. I thought they'd stopped making them.
There was rumours going around a couple of months back, wasn't it, that they were cancelling the whole thing, but I think it was over like a money thing or something.
Oh, it was pay, wasn't it? Or the cast
something
wanted
like that. But
stupid money.
like loads of people have commented on this saying if they put Moe's Tavern in, then are they going to have a flaming Moe?
Oh, they've got to, haven't they?
It'd be interesting to see what they come up, because if that's true, then they'll end up having there'll be 3 signature drinks at Universal at that point, because you'll have butterbeer over the Wizarding World, but I suppose plus pumpkin juice as well. You'll have Energon, that's obviously we're assuming is going to be part of when Transformers opens next year, and then the Flaming Moe as well.
I'm liking this idea.
Be interesting to see what they do with it, and how are they going to light, if they'll light it.
Because to be honest, unless I'm completely docile, it surprised me, that The Simpsons were never made into a theme park. With it being such a popular programme back then, and I think still is today, and it's such a big thing in the culture as well, in sort of television culture, it does baffle me that there isn't more presence of The Simpsons in the park and in any other area in the world.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I think the thing is, though, what baffles me now is why they've waited this long. 10 years ago, or even 20 years ago.
It could be a licensing thing.
Possibly. Maybe they didn't want to take away the games from the Amity area, because once you've taken the games away from the Amity area, what have you actually got there?
A bloody good shark.
Apart from the bloody good shark that's no longer with her.
I mean, I think it fits much better with those Midway games being where they are.
Yeah.
And then if they expand that area out, which they seem to be doing a lot of expansion. I mean, the rumour going round next is that Kids Zone's going to get a big overhaul.
Well, as long as they don't get rid of E.T.
Well, as far as I'm aware, they can't.
Woo!
Because the deal that was struck with Spielberg was when it was renegotiated a couple of years back, either that or Jaws had to stay. It was part of the agreement between Universal and Steven Spielberg, so Jaws has gone. So as far as I'm aware, it has to stay, unless they renegotiate it, but I have heard that that's going down for a refurb very shortly as well.
I wonder if they'll remove the Echo Tunnel.
And Barney's Backyard. I hope they don't get rid of it before we go. We need to go into Barney's Backyard.
Is that where the fan meet is?
We might have to get a podcast photo, if everyone who's coming to the podcast meeting, get a photo outside of Barney's Backyard. That would be quite cool.
Yeah. Right, for that one. Yeah. Right. This is... I suppose it's news. Yes. Our own lovely Eric recently broke a story on his Mice Chat page that a Wicked stage show was coming into Universal Orlando to replace a Blue Man Group. Now, this turned out to only be partially true. A Wicked stage show is coming. Yes. It's coming to Universal. Sorry, I'm very excited about this.
I know you are.
But it won't be put into the City Walk Theatre. So we're unsure of location at the moment, but there are a few suitable locations.
I spoke to Eric quite a bit about this over last week. Well, let's just say, when Eric broke this news story, there was quite a bit of hate flung his way.
There was, do you know, I don't get this.
No, it was...
It's not his decision. I mean, how stupid are people?
He spent a lot of, whichever morning it was, answering hate mail.
Aww.
And some of it, surprisingly enough, from Blue Man Group itself.
Really?
Now, we can kind of get into something that we were told a long time ago. Last year, in fact. The first conversation we ever had with Jim Hill, Tracy, about what the whole... I don't want to go too far because I'm still not sure whether we're allowed to say anything as much, but what he told us potentially might have replaced Marvel Superhero Island. Do you remember what he told us?
I'm trying to think.
Wicked.
Oh, yes, of course, yes.
And there was a whole thing because Disney had money tied up in Oz the Great and Powerful. And they wanted them to shut it down. And they said, we've put too much money in it to jack it in now. Basically said, you can have Marvel if you let us have that.
Yeah.
And they went, nope. But,
where do you two think would be good locations?
I'll let Kimmie go, because I think there's only one obvious place for it. Kimmie's going to go, I don't know the parks that well.
Alright! That's not very nice, is it?
Sorry.
He's not very nice.
I'm your guest.
I know.
Where's my red carpet?
In the toilet.
In the toilet?
What the hell?
We used to have a red carpet in the toilet. It was red on top and yellow underneath, anyway.
Why? Well, where would I put it?
Because there's quite a few theatres, if you think, around Universal and Islands of Adventure.
Forgive my, again, lack of Universal knowledge, but what's where Fear Factor used to be?
Nothing.
Well, I want to put it in there then.
I think Fear Factor's still only sort of...
Seasonal, isn't it?
Seasonal.
Let's get rid of Fear Factor. It was rubbish. It bored me.
Do you know what? Have you actually done it then?
I went and watched it.
No, we've never seen it.
Oh, it
Don't
bored
been
me
on,
too.
has it, when we've been there?
I don't think it has. But again, it's only ever been seasonal.
Oh, it bored me stupid.
It's one of those, as a TV programme, you can push it to the boundaries, whereas in the theme park, you've got to be very...
Yeah. And they've got so many restrictions, I think, because Aaron wanted to sign up to do it.
Right.
And there's so many restrictions. You can't be taller than this height. You can't be heavier than this. You can't be allergic to... there was so many.
Not being allergic to something, that's a pretty good safety net, I would say.
I know what you're saying.
No, but do you know what I mean? There were so many restrictions that it were just... I don't know. I didn't feel it. And I only now ever go in there... Well, the last time I went in there, I think, was to watch Bill and Ted. I don't want to get rid of Beetlejuice because I really like Beetlejuice. I do think it could do with refreshing, but I really do like it. And I don't want to get rid of the cute animals either because I like animals.
Aye.
And I always try and make sure I sit at the back so she'll let me catch the bird that gets the dollar out of your hand.
Cool.
Just like you know the parks better than we do. It's like, oh, I've done this and I've done that. And it's like, oh, I haven't even done that.
How about put it in where Twister is?
Oh, yeah, because I don't like Twister. That did make me jump the first time I went on.
Yeah, how crap it was.
Oh, what about on the stage?
Stage?
Isn't there like a stage thing next to Rip Ride Rocket? I can't think what the area's called.
The Hollywood Bowl?
Yeah! Put it in there!
No, because they use that for the summer concert series and stuff.
Oh, scrap that.
The obvious place in my mind is the Matt Hoffman thing.
I was just going to say, if you go to the other park. Yeah.
But the Fear Factor one's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
But I think that Matt Hoff one's a better one.
I've got a better one. My living room.
No, because you'll have thousands of people trampling through it every day.
Nobody would be allowed in. Just me and my friends.
But anyway.
So yes. Yeah, so please don't send hate mail to Eric.
No.
He was only the messenger.
Poor Eric.
I know. Stupid people.
He seems to know a lot of stuff a lot of the time. He's actually just told me something tonight I'm not allowed to mention yet as well. Actually, it kind of comes off the back of that. But anyway,
shut up.
Sorry, Eric, if you... Well, no, you listen, so... Sorry.
Sorry, I'll slap him.
I haven't said anything, so it
Send your hate mail about anything to Lee.
So, the next piece of news then, which I'll pick bits out of, is that next spring, guests can experience all the spirit and excitement of the Big Easy at Universal Orlando's Resort Mardi Gras 2013, which is going to be a family-friendly version of the famous New Orleans street party that features authentic celebration throughout Universal Studios Florida.
Kimmie, have you done that?
No.
It's supposed to be really, really good.
I would love to do
Which
it.
was the one that Darren did the balloon handling in? Was that Macy's?
That was Macy's.
Yeah.
See, we would never go in spring, so we would always miss it.
Kimmie, when is it?
Well, it's interesting you asked that question, Lee, because I have that information. It is on select nights from February the 9th through to April 20th.
Yeah, I wouldn't go.
No, I won't go at that time.
No, I wouldn't. It's not somewhere I would look to go at that time. Jesse's
I'll just go anytime.
Who makes it your decision? You'll go when I bloody tell you to go.
Now, let's not have a domestic.
Lee's cooking tea for the next week.
Whatever.
Right, swiftly moving on, I can tell you that this is a celebration and it offers unparalleled theme park entertainment coupled with elaborate Mardi Gras parade, which is a sea of colourfully costumed performers with authentic New Orleans musicians and Cajun cuisine. And also will feature some live concerts by what they say are some of today's most popular artists.
I'm glad you said that, by what they say. Because they only mentioned one.
They do.
Admittedly, I have heard of them.
Never heard of them.
Really?
No.
I'm going to name you a song, you'll know the lead singer.
Go on then.
Go on. It's not me, I'm not telling the news story, but you'll know who the lead singer is, I would think.
Are we sure?
Yeah, go on.
Okay, so going back to the concert series then, there's going to be 14 nights of performances by top name supposedly artists. And it includes...
Oh, you fit in well, you're just as cynical as we are.
And it includes, right, the absolute most famous band ever, Matchbox 20.
Hey!
Lead singer is Rob Thomas. Do you know who Rob Thomas is?
Is he related to Fred Thomas?
No. He had a song out with Santana a couple of years ago called Smooth.
Who's Santana?
What?
Isn't that her from Glee?
You don't know who Carlos Santana is?
Santana's in Glee, isn't she?
I don't know.
No,
He's one of the
no,
greatest guitarists, like, still alive.
You do know this is me you're talking to, though. This is me who...
Yeah, we just mentioned Glee, and I suppose that's enough to let everyone know what we're talking about.
And, you know, my dog's named after High School Musical.
Do you know, I woke up in the middle of the night and realised that about 2 nights ago.
Did you?
Yeah. I woke up and went, oh my god, tree! Oh no, now people realise I've actually seen High School Musical.
Darren,
it was because of my daughter.
So no, I've never heard of Santana.
Hang your head in shame. Go and ask your mum.
I don't think she'd know.
Is your husband around?
He's downstairs, but he probably won't have heard of him either. He's a Prince Michael Jackson fanatic.
Right.
Moving on. Anyway, Kimmie.
I like the Backstreet Boys.
Yeah, you're not helping that cause.
Oh dear. NSYNC?
Yeah, they're not playing whatever it is, Mardi Gras.
Michael Bublé.
Oh God, Mickey Bubbles.
Anyway, no, sorry. Never heard of him.
Get on with it then.
Well, apparently they've had such worldwide hits as 3 a.m., Push, If You're Gone, and Lee's So Mean.
I'm not so
mean. No, sorry. She's So Mean.
Oh my God. Darren, why did your neighbours today of all days decide to chop that bloody tree down?
Because me and Kimmie sent them some money to do it.
Money well spent.
Yay!
It probably was. Sabotage it so that we'll take over the show.
And all these amazing hits are from their number one album, which debuted at number one on the Billboard 200.
It doesn't say when.
It doesn't, yeah. I still never heard of them.
Anyway.
But they'll be there on March 16th for all you Matchbox fans.
Aye.
But before the live concerts, guests can dance along with street performers and collect beads by the handful.
Ooh, not by the neckful.
That'll be like the parades at
Yeah,
Horror
the
Nights when
cheap
you chuck all
plastic
the
beads out to
beads
everybody, don't they?
Cool, aren't they?
I hope everyone's wearing like safety goggles so they don't get blinded.
See, I'd be on one of them floats trying to whip like...
Whips
like the
what?
zombie apocalypse, just launching beads at people trying to take their heads off.
See my husband in a completely different light. What games have you been playing lately?
Dead Trigger on my phone,
Okay,
actually.
say
I've been
no
playing
more.
a lot of recently.
And you can collect these colourful beads or throw them at people's heads like Lee wants to do. When the Mardi Gras even parade makes its way through Universal Studios, this parade includes elaborate handcrafted floats, and they have been built by Blaine Kern artists. And this is apparently the same company that designs floats for the Mardi Gras parade in actual New Orleans.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, authentic.
Well, it's authentic, yeah.
Well, it's the same as the Macy's Day Parade. I know the floats there are made by the same people that make the proper Macy's ones.
See, I like Green Day.
What's that got to do with that?
Well, they had a song called Macy Day Parade, you reminded me.
Okay.
She fits in really
that's
well. She's as
relative.
random as you are.
But do you know what? The celebration doesn't stop there.
Oh,
Doesn't
God,
it?
does it not?
No, it doesn't.
Tell me more.
Guests can also enjoy the soulful sounds of authentic New Orleans band that has travelled straight from the Big Easy to Universal Orlando's very own French courtyard.
That's
French
easy for you to
Quarter
say.
Courtyard.
Cool.
God.
Where is the French Quarter courtyard?
In the French Quarter.
That's City Walk.
It's also Disney.
No, the French Quarter's part of
I'm thinking of the
that's Latin
hotel.
Quarter.
Yes, Latin
Jesus,
Quarter.
I don't
Sorry.
even know what I'm
I'm
talking
thinking
about.
the hotel. Port Orleans French Quarter. I'm thinking of.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
And there, you know, there'll be blues, jazz, and
Reds.
side home
Oh,
music.
Psydeco. Darren had to school
Oh,
us in that
yeah.
last year because we didn't have a clue what it was. I still
can't remember
Sorry, Darren.
Oh dear.
that type of music. People who like it know what it is.
And just very quickly, something close to my heart, my stomach, guests can enjoy authentic Cajun cuisine, and this includes jambalaya,
Ooh.
gumbo,
Ooh.
and I can't even say that word.
Right, we used to call them beignets. And it's
Is that a
Beignets.
baguette?
It's beignet. As a Disney fan, you should know what a beignet is. It's the signature pastry of the Port Orleans French Quarter. And
It's
we got
cardboard.
Yeah.
them for free, and I'm glad I didn't pay for them.
Oh dear.
I swear to God, there must have to be something in the middle. We must have got duff ones.
And
It was like cardboard pillows that were hollow, dusted in powdered sugar.
Tracy got some attitude off the woman behind the food court counter, so
dear.
went and complained. And the woman in the concierge desk marched her to the manager.
You want to see the manager, don't you know? Not really. Yes, you want to see the manager. Oh, okay, then.
Then we got 4 freshly baked beignets, and we're like, oh my... I was like, listening to Lou Mongello, he reckons people come from all over the place to have these things, all sat in the car. It was like National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation when he cuts the turkey open. And like, right, is that it?
Imagine an apple turnover
Without the
with
apple.
nothing inside.
That was what it was like.
Yeah, and there's clouds of powdered sugar. I was sticky
the
all
car
day.
was covered. Kids in the back were like, looked like ghosts.
So yeah, beignets, woohoo. Anyway,
But just you know what's quite good about it all though is, and I've just read at the bottom, is the fact that all what I've just whittled on about is actually included in your regular admission. So you're not actually paying anything extra for seeing the parades or listening to the music or getting covered in powdered sugar.
They don't have a lot of hard ticket events, Matt, at
No, they
Universal,
don't.
actually, do they? A lot of the
That's
stuff's
good.
included. I think there's only like Halloween Horror Nights, Rock the Universe, is that it?
no, there's Christian Kid thing as well.
That's Rock the
Is
Universe.
that Rock the Universe?
Isn't it?
Summer concert
Series
is that
part
in,
of.
Is that?
Macy's is, all the Christmas
Can't
stuff
think of anything
is.
else. No.
Well, that's good, is that? That gets
It
two
is.
thumbs up.
Yeah.
I would like to go, but as I said, it's not a time of year I would choose to go, really.
If they move it to autumn or fall for your American listeners, I'd definitely go.
I like fall. I think we should call it fall. It makes much more sense than autumn. Anyway, right, I haven't got any news because I fucked it all off onto everybody else. But, what?
Because what?
I fubbed it off onto everybody else. What do you think?
I heard something else. It's alright.
Oh dear.
We've been doing this recording now for 35 minutes and my head is fried.
I'd just like to say Lee's the deaf one now, mishearing stuff.
Anyway, so we're going to have another Where in the Parks provided by Eric. This one's a little different from the last one. This one, we want to know the show that this intro is from. I'm not going to say whether... You can? You don't get any prizes. Eric says
Just get glory.
You get universal points.
Yeah, universal.
The Minnie Minxes, we give out prizes.
We give out prizes. I've still got 2 sat upstairs, but we don't know what to do with them at the moment, and a lot of people want them as well.
Keep them.
I want one. We've sent you our prize, haven't we?
Yeah, it's on the fridge.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're going to play...
I want a universal prize.
I'll make you one.
Thank you.
Okay.
Sorry, Lee, carry on.
It's the intro to a show. It can be found in Islands of Adventure or Universal. And we will play the full show at the end of next show as well. But as for now...
I wasn't listening.
Where is this from?
I wasn't.
I don't actually know where it is.
At this time, we ask that you refrain from eating, drinking, and smoking. As a reminder, there are special effects and props which may frighten small children. Anyone with a cell phone or pager, please turn them off for the duration of the show. Guests that are seated in the front rows are asked to put their belongings under their chairs. We would also like to remind you that you have the possibility of getting wet. Thank you, and enjoy the show.
There you go. So, which show is that little warning spiel from?
I know.
Kimmie, you can whisper it if you think you know, and I'll edit it out.
I don't think I do know. It sounds like it should come from SeaWorld.
Yeah.
Anyway, anybody who wants to play along, I say it's just for a bit of fun. You can eat. I know you know because I bloody told you.
Oh, yeah, that's the only reason I know, yeah? Not because I actually know.
You can tweet us, put it on the Facebook page, email us, whatever.
Slap Lee.
No, I'm not telling you. I'll tell you when we've finished recording.
All right then.
Anyway, introduce the next segment.
Right, well, that's about it for the news on this episode. And I suppose we'd best get on to the next part of the show, which is our heated debate stroke discussion.
Hey there, has your day in the park gone from good to great thanks to the work of an excellent team member? Well, we want to hear about it. Let us know for our SPEW segments. That is SPEW, the Society for the Promotion of Employee Well-Dones. Or maybe you're a team member who's had a guest tell you what a great job you've done. We want to hear about that too. Jot those stories down and send them to us at podcast@uuopodcast.com and title those messages SPEW.
Yeah, in light of Disney buying Lucasfilm recently, we thought having Kimmie on the show, a good thing to sort of involve her in the show a bit more would be to have a heated discussion, debate, as Kimmie called it, and the competition between Disney and Universal at the moment. It's funny you actually say this, because if you listen to the last episode of IMDO podcast, you'll hear my dulcet tones on there.
Hijacking.
I was invited on. Their topic of discussion this week was, should Disney have a more adult-orientated Halloween event? And obviously, being a Universal podcast. Anyway, you'll have to listen to find out my opinion on it in the end. But it changed from what I thought when I went on. But anyway...
well, just to interrupt you there, though, Lee, sorry, because I know that I'm doing your editing already.
No, that's fine.
There is actually a Minnie Minx episode called Let the Girls Decide. I can't remember the show number. But we had the most fantastic guest on there who was a Universal expert, and we also debated the pros and cons of the competition between Disney and Universal.
And I was sat there listening to it, screaming at the end, Halloween Horror Night.
Yeah, can I just...
Didn't mention Halloween Horror Night.
Can I just say... I didn't get any questions in advance.
True.
I was
Michelle
unprepared.
Did, yeah.
It was unfair.
It was
I think we need a rematch.
Anyway, it's more about, like, obviously, since the Wizarding World of Harry Potter opened, it's took the concept of themed areas to a whole new level. We haven't been yet, but from stuff we've read and pictures we've seen and stuff, what's gone into that area has surpassed anything else that's been done anywhere. And I think because of that area, Carsland wouldn't be what it is if it wasn't for that.
The bar has definitely been raised.
Without a doubt. And we've spoke to Jim Hill, and I think I mentioned it when I was on IMDO. The kind of thing now is Disney... I said it, that Disney aren't direct competition for Universal, or the other way around. Universal will never be proper competition for Disney, just purely because they're not the size that Disney are.
No.
And also the target audiences are completely different, in my opinion.
This is very true.
They are, yeah, but as far as visitors to Orlando, Disney have realised now that, like Jim said to us, didn't he? He said, the thing is, as it used to be, more the Brits go over and they'll, as he puts it, they'll rent the house in Davenport for 2 weeks and would always go to Disney first. That dynamic has now changed. The Brits are going over there, and the first place they want to go is Universal to see the Wizarding World, which is giving Universal the first bite at the cherry, as it were, the first bite at that dollar in their pocket. So for all it's never going to be where they're on a par, purely because of the size of the companies. Disney have realised that they are losing out money-wise to Universal because of the Wizarding World. And everyone thought, right, they've got Avatar. Is Avatar the rival? Yeah, everyone's got opinion. When you first heard about Avatar, Kimmie, did you believe that was ever going to be the rival to Potter?
Well, no, because I couldn't believe for one instant that Disney were even getting into bed with James Cameron, but that's a whole different podcast.
What was your opinion on that?
Well, that it was just a knee-jerk reaction to Harry Potter Land.
Yeah, I mean, we've been told that Universal actually looked at Avatar prior to Disney getting it. Jim again. Said they basically walked around it and kicked the tyres and went, nah, we're not really interested.
It's not, to me, it's not a franchise that's got... Yes, I know there's other films coming out, I understand that, but to me it's not a franchise that I think that'll have as much longevity, if that's a word, than what Harry Potter does. Because Harry Potter's based for kids.
I think...
Avatar's not.
No.
No.
I'll be honest, I would love to see an Avatar Land. I think the film's amazing. I know it splits people down the middle. You've got those that you either hate it or you love it, and I thought it was fantastic. And as a theme park land, I think it could be stunning. Whether you like the film or not.
Done properly,
yeah,
it could be stunning. Done on a budget, it would be terrible.
But not in a Disney park. It doesn't belong in a Disney park.
No, I certainly don't think it belongs in Animal Kingdom at all.
It would fit more at Universal, definitely. Definitely.
If it was going to go in any park, it would surely... Hollywood Studios for Avatar would have been the obvious one. It's a movie.
Yeah, but it's the ecological message of it, isn't it? Which is why... Well, basically, we need something in Animal Kingdom. But
they've already got a tree. They don't need Home Tree as well.
Exactly.
Yeah, but then who's to say it's based on that film? You don't know. It could be based on the next one. No one said it was based on Pandora. It was actually the title that he gave it was James Cameron's Worlds of Avatar. So not basically based on Pandora. Anyway.
Kind of getting off topic.
Well, no, it's all part of it.
Well.
I mean, don't forget, Disney did have a good chance at Harry Potter. They cocked it up.
Yeah.
If I'm allowed to say the word.
No. Oh, God, we'd say a lot worse. Yeah, they did cock it up because Disney wanted to keep too much control, and J.K. Rowling went, nah. Whereas Universal kissed her ass
Thankfully.
and said, look, well, again, Jim told us a story, didn't he? The way they got J.K. Rowling was they actually took her round Zeus Landing.
Yeah.
And said, look, this is how well we've realised Theodore Geisel's work, and actually put her in touch with his wife.
Yeah, his widow.
Yeah, because I've got to say, his widow had a lot of input into that.
And still does.
And it was because of that land that they got J.K. Rowling on board. Yeah. And she was involved right the way through. I mean, again, Jim's told us that he was down there for one of the opening events or something, and she was there like the day before it opened, making sure that moss was painted right on the rock work. And
well, it's her vision, it's her baby.
Yeah.
And I think it's only right.
And as a fan, I'm more than happy that she had that level of input.
Yeah.
I think for something like that, though, you have to have the input of the creator. I think Disney were completely, whoever made that decision once they've not already been sacked, because you've got to let somebody who created a world like that have control of it, otherwise it's never going to get seen through to its final sort of...
To a certain extent, yeah. As far as the look goes, obviously the attractions and stuff like that, they need to, you've got to let...
I think the problem there is Disney have created so much of their own stuff, lost sight of... Because they're always in creative control, they've lost sight of really what it is to be the creator, perhaps.
Because they've worked with... Not moving on. Well, we'll move on, right? Obviously, they've now bought Lucasfilm.
Yes.
And now I think Avatar Land will get forgotten about, if I'm honest.
No, I totally
Well,
agree.
I know that no one's actually... There's been rumours for a while that it's dead in the water, because I know Disney and Cameron have had artistic differences. I assume it's kind of like what it was with Rowling, that... Basically, because I know what happened with J.K. Rowling, that Disney basically said, look, don't worry about it, love, we know what we're doing, we'll sort it out. And she went, I beg your pardon. And it might be a case of that again. But obviously, saying they've bought Lucasfilm, and we've talked about it before, the one thing that Disney have a finger in that's potentially going to rival Potter, they now own.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Well, that was the only thing that was going to rival Potter.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
I
then,
can't think of anything else that you could put against Potter.
See, the thing with Harry Potter for me, and even...
I'd love a Twilight
give over. Right, I'm done, and I don't want to hear that word mentioned on this podcast ever again.
Vampires do not sparkle.
Good in our theme park.
See, the one thing Potter's got going for it is... See, I know the area is based on the movies, but what people forget is the movies were based off the books. It has 7 books behind it that are timeless and that will be, like Lord of the Rings, that people will still be reading in 10, 20, 30, 40 years' time. Star Wars is all off films. There are books, but it's basically a film franchise.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, you can't argue. It's been going for 40 years? 35,
no.
70...
How old do you think I am?
35 years.
Oh, God, am I that old? Okay.
35 years since the first one came out. But then at the announcement, they never specifically said it. They were going to do things in the theme park, did they?
No.
No, but it's going to happen though, isn't it? I mean, there's been rumours that Disneyland Paris are going to be getting some sort of Star Wars land, and it could do with a good land like that.
Yeah.
There's been rumours for a while that they were basically going to take the backside of Hollywood Studios. You've already got Star Tours and Indiana Jones, which is like Lucas as well, and just turn that whole area into
A Lucasfilm area?
Yeah, or even just a Star Wars. To me, you can get rid of the Indiana Jones stunt show. For me, it's crap. But
but just think we could have a whole interactive labyrinth. I don't like.
We've just discussed fear factor with lots of. Right, you mustn't be allergic to getting stabbed up the backside, or blood in your face, or jumping over large holes in the floor that appear bottomless.
Yeah.
Be fun though.
But it would, again, even with the Lucasfilm thing, the big rumour around at the moment is that Cars Land's going to Hollywood Studios as well.
Mm.
And Why not?
Got the land.
Well, yeah, they've got the land, but both of them so close together would be a bad move, but then having both of them so far apart would be a bad move as well.
Let's be honest, Hollywood Studios desperately needs some sort of identity. It's kind of got like Universal Studios is. It's lost its way, and Universal is starting to, right, we're putting Transformers in. We're going to expand the Simpsons area. You know, the Kid Zone's what we've heard next. They're trying, Diagon Alley and the London area that's going to be going over where Jaws was. They've realised now that Islands of Adventure's still really, really good. We need to focus our attention on getting the studios up to speed again because it had lost its way. The Ride the Movies thing didn't stand anymore.
I'd just like to say both studios, Disney and Universal, have no flow. It's just disjointed, especially Universal.
I would say Hollywood
at the
Studios
moment, I don't think it has a flow. It feels more like disjointed. They do it very well in the Magic Kingdom. Islands of Adventure, it's done very well.
It was built.
The continuity, and you just,
really.
And you glide from one land to the other. Whereas I've always, much as I do love Hollywood Studios, I do feel it's quite disjointed.
Very.
And Universal are doing for their studios. They're working on this. It's very much a work in progress at the moment. So we'll, hang fire and see what happens there. But Disney need to do something just to. Let's face it. They were pinning a lot of their hopes on Toy Story Midway Mania, drawing crowds
and
in.
it does.
It does
all the time.
And I think they've made a mistake there. I think they either needed to make it twice the size so there's 2 tracks.
There is.
Well, no, there is 2 tracks, but I think what we're saying is double
that again then. I think they've misjudged how big it should have been. They've misjudged just how popular it was going to be.
Yeah.
The thing is, for me at the moment, there's only 3 rides in that park worth doing. This
is what I'm saying though, but Hollywood Studios needs something just to reboot it again.
The idea was that Star Tours was supposed to do it, which it did in Disneyland, but as far as Hollywood Studios went, it kind of didn't.
You see though, but I suppose it all depends on the opinion because Hollywood Studios, and it's a shame he's downstairs to be honest, because Hollywood Studios is Aaron's favourite park.
See, we used to say that after we went last time.
It's got my favourite Disney ride.
It's got my favourite. It's got the best Disney ride in any of the parks, and my favourite nighttime spectacular. But other than that,
well, then you see, I like a lot of the. All right, Beauty and the Beast is a bit old hat now, and yes, that does need changing. But obviously, there's rumours that that's now going to eventually be turned into Tangled, which is a fantastic move.
Definitely,
yeah.
Great Movie Ride, that is a classic that
I
love the Great Movie Ride.
Now they shouldn't mess with that too much, but it does need slight tweaking here and there.
It needs a few scenes adding in to bring it up to date.
Yes.
That's where they stick a bit of Avatar.
Possibly, rather than a whole land.
With 3D glasses that you have to put as you go into that bit.
Little Mermaid, I think, is fantastic. But again, I think that just, obviously, Lee, that's not going to be at the top of your list. You're not going to run in that park and go get a fast pass for the Little Mermaid.
I'll be honest, we rode it last...
We had very bad seats.
It was crap.
We had very bad seats.
I cry every time.
We got in at the last minute and were sat right on the outside edge, so we couldn't see half the stage.
Oh, you've got to go give it another chance, Lee, honestly.
It won't be there next time we go, from what I've heard.
Oh, see, no. I'm a bit upset about that.
You know, American Idol's crap, not that we did it last time.
Yeah, that can go. That is just
Light Motors Action can go.
Dire.
Indiana Jones can go.
Like, the thing is with Light Motors Action, though, is that holds a lot of traffic.
It does, but they could put something...
Carsland, that's what it... For me, you've got Catastrophe Canyon, so the rock work's kind of already there.
Yes, Combine your backlot tour and...
No, I think
that
the
means the
backlot
area
tour will go. But yeah,
I think that's
quite
go anywhere.
You think back that, because let's be honest, what's the Streets of America used for? We're completely off the topic of discussion, but
Power Rangers.
No, they're not even there anymore. They sold them back to Sire-Ban ages ago.
Blood, Sweat and Shears still.
Mulch,
Sweat and Shears.
But that's
still
it. It's
there.
the Osborne Spectacle of Dancing Lights. There's nothing else there.
No,
That's a huge area.
It's a hell of an area.
But I just can't see having Cars Land and the Star Wars Land in the same theme park a good idea, in my opinion, because you're putting too many eggs in one basket.
But that's like saying you wouldn't put Fantasyland and Adventureland in the same park.
I wouldn't even... That doesn't even... No, that's different.
Is it really?
Yeah.
That's like having the Wizarding World of Harry Potter and Marvel Superhero Island in the same park. Works well for me.
Again, that's completely different.
I wouldn't necessarily say. I think it's exactly the same, to be honest.
I think that putting the two areas in the one park, it's going to bring you two different elements, because you got your family and younger kids in the Cars Land, and then you've got your family and older with Star Wars.
No, you have. I understand that, but I just think it's too much, too soon, too quick.
I wouldn't put them in at the same time. I would stagger them.
They've not said a thing. Is from what I've heard that Cars Land is coming sooner rather than later.
That's
as far as Star Wars
first.
goes, as I said, they've still not said anything. Everyone's just speculating.
They might not be doing anything with it. They might have just
they
bought
did
it,
mention
apart
park
from making new
stuff.
films.
I think Star Wars will go to DLP, if I'm honest.
I think Star Wars
See,
should
if
go
that-
to
if
DLP
that's true,
initially.
I think that'll force my hand, and I think I would have to go to Disneyland Paris if that
Which is what DLP needs.
I was going to say, from what I understand, DLP needs some sort of injection.
Ratatouille. I think that might get us over there as well.
Yeah.
That looks amazing. I mean, I've just come back from there. I'm not going to go on about it too much, but I've just come back from there, and some of the theming over there is better than Florida.
If you want to hear Kimmie's full review of her trip to Disneyland Paris, check out the next episode of the Minnie Minxes.
Exactly. But yeah, some of the theming over there is better than Florida, and
Right.
it does need a swift kick up the bum.
Yeah.
Now, Ratatouille will do it for that one park, but obviously the Star Wars, I would think, would go over by where Discoveryland would be, which is the other park.
Is that Disneyland Park or is that the studios?
Disneyland Park.
Right.
Ratatouille's in the Studios Park.
Right.
But I think that they should do something with other Lucasfilms. If they've got Lucasfilms, then why not use some of the older films? Or am I just being an 80s throwback girl?
The thing is, though,
I'm just
Kimmie,
not sure how relevant they are anymore.
this is exactly the point.
Star Wars is...
They've bought it to rival Potter.
Yeah. See,
and,
for me...
And they've bought it purely for Star Wars.
Star Wars, for me, is timeless. Because it's set in a galaxy far, far away.
Yeah, but then you were the special effects.
I think I'm just a Labyrinth and Dark Crystal junkie.
But I also think a lot of this Lucasfilm thing is because they can't use Marvel in Florida, which is why I think you'll see something Star Wars in Florida sooner
maybe.
rather than later, because they desperately want Marvel.
They need to bring back... They need to have a better parade. They need to bring back that nice Cars
That
one.
Toy Story thing's crap.
The block party.
Yeah.
Yeah, see? They could have a parade of all the Star Wars vehicles. That'd be cool.
I mean, it's funny, like, you watch all the competition that's gone on lately, and Disney actually got their own back a little bit this week, or this month.
Yeah.
Like, we've looked at before. I think Disney were about to announce the One More Disney Day thing, wasn't it, on January the 1st? And the Harry Potter expansion was mysteriously leaked on New Year's Eve. And then I think there was another one when they announced, what was the last one they did? Spider-Man and Despicable Me they did just before Disney were about to make an announcement. And then they've kind of done it again this time, but it shot themselves in the foot. The Universal were like, right, we're going to make this big announcement. Everyone knew what it was. And then 2 days before, Disney go, oh, by the way, we've just bought Lucasfilm. Oh. Transformers is coming to Universal Studios.
They kind of blew the Transformer thing out of the water, really.
Kind of did a little bit, yeah. Although I'm still excited about Transformers, to be honest.
I mean, I'm excited, but again, isn't that a dead franchise? Or am I talking
No,
out
there's a
the
new
bum?
one coming out.
Oh, God, please, no.
Apparently Mark Wahlberg's in it.
Oh, God.
But anyway,
But it'd be interesting to see what the next play in the game is from Universal, because they've played the Transformers card, and I don't think that's had the desired effect because of the announcement that Disney made.
It's not. The Potter expansion's going to be the next big one.
But when's that going to get announced officially?
Officially? I don't know yet.
And it's going to be such a big surprise to everybody.
I love it if they just like completely played us all and announced something like a Twilight area.
Lord of the Rings.
I've got to say, I would actually applaud them for it. Because it'd be great to actually have an actual surprise.
Lord of the Rings has been banded around quite a bit. I have
The Hobbit's coming out, innit?
Yeah.
So.
To Eric.
Can you imagine being able to wander around the Shire?
And Universal have... They're actually... Peter Jackson's in talks with Disney and Universal at the moment.
Because it just seems to be tit for tat these days. Right, well, who can you get? Well, we can get these. These are bigger than what you can get. No, these are bigger than what you get.
Yeah.
Because we heard that, or at least Eric told me that what he heard was they were talking about doing from that Matt Hoffman stage show right the way, and leaving Popeye and Bluto would be the only thing left in Toon Lagoon. And taking up all that whole area, which we talked about this with Dudley Do-Right. You take that out, that's a huge ride.
Yeah.
Because you think it goes from pretty much
right
when
back,
you enter Toon Lagoon to as you leave is where the drop is.
Yeah.
It's massive. I'm not sure about a Lord of the Rings thing. It's definitely not a Disney thing.
No.
Definitely not.
Well, no, it's Twilight. I mean, I know you don't like the word, but it is a big, successful franchise.
Oh, it is.
And it's based off books,
but
I wouldn't.
No, but but 1,000 screaming teenage girls would.
Exactly. And a few boys.
I'm going to say a few boys and menopausal women. Or hormonal women, even.
I was going to say menopausal.
No, wrong word. I meant hormonal.
You see, then going back to the Star Wars thing, I'm going to pull up what you said before then, Kimmie.
Right.
About Avatar or whatever it was. If it's done right, now Disney own it, they don't have to answer to George Lucas, the creator of that whole franchise. And I know there's been a lot of concern about if they did do something, would it not necessarily be true to what he would want it to be? Like the Wizarding World is to J.K. Rowling.
Yeah.
Would Star Wars Land then be to Disney what it would be to George Lucas? Do you know what I mean? No,
I can see where you're coming from, and yes, that is a concern probably from Star Wars fans, but I don't think for 1 minute. I know it's all been sold and Mickey's shaken George's hand and everything, but I still think that George will be involved in a large portion of the consultation period. Whether Disney listened to him, that's something completely different.
That's more the point, yeah.
But I do think he'll be heavily involved throughout the project, and obviously with the films coming out as well, he's not directly involved with them. Am I right in saying that?
Yeah, he's executive,
Yeah.
Are they using his scripts? Because they're there. They exist.
No, they haven't said anything. I mean, I've heard all the press conferences and all the crap that they did when they did it, and there wasn't actually a lot said.
See, I've just thought of an idea for what they could put in the park to take away a lot of traffic.
Go on.
Eventually, when all 9 films are out, 9 movie theatres.
Yeah,
play the films.
And have the films, 1 in each one. And let's face it, that's going to take some people away.
Is it? Who's going to go and watch it? I wouldn't.
Some people will.
Unless you do. I don't know.
There are a lot of people who haven't seen it on the big screen and would love to. We broke our necks to go and see them on the big screen when they reissued them.
Yeah, we did. So, right, wrapping this up, Trace, I'm going to ask you first.
Oh, aye.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
Will it rival Potter?
No.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think it will.
Kimmie?
If done correctly, then yeah, I think it probably would.
Yeah, I think it will.
You think it will?
Yeah.
But it has to be done correctly.
You see,
it's got 35 years of fan base behind it, Tracy.
And how many of these are new? Like
New fans?
the generation. Yeah.
All the Clone Wars stuff, so I think you'd be surprised how many are new fans.
And with
Because
the
of the
new
Clone
films
Wars.
coming out
Yeah.
as well.
They'll be banking. Yeah, I think you'd be
Perhaps.
surprised. That's the one thing that all Disney fans will say as well. Potter's done, finished. We've got 3 new Star Wars films to come out as well.
As far as you know.
Potter's done.
Exactly. I do not. No, I don't agree.
I think
Potter's
she'll
She
come
has
back to it.
categorically said that she will not do anything else in that world.
And nobody has ever done a U-turn before.
I'm not being funny,
I think she'll
Harold,
come
but
back to it in about 10 years' time.
I don't think
don't
she
want to
will.
keep going on about Twilight, but Stephanie Meyer said that after Breaking Dawn, but she's recently changed her tune and said she'd like to delve back into that world of Edward and Bella.
See, you couldn't go back into Harry's world though. There's no, as far as
Oh, she
Harry,
told you.
there's nothing else
He's got
to tell.
kids.
See, that would put me off straight away.
I want to see Pre.
See, that's why I've always said the original
there you
Order of
go,
the
then.
Phoenix.
Or why don't we go back to when Dumbledore and Snape were kids? That obviously was all hinted in the last film, and that looked a fascinating story.
Yeah.
Harry Potter's mum and dad.
That's what we said. Like the original, when Voldemort came to power the first time. That's what I'd want to. That's what I'd want to read about. Yeah.
But people can change their mind. I personally agree with Tracy, and I think it's not the last you've heard of the Potter world.
But I'm saying that's what a lot of Disney fans will say. You
Oh,
know,
of course.
when it comes to the argument of Potter and Star Wars, they'll say Potter's done. There's no more films, no more books. We've got 3 films coming out in the next 6 years.
Yeah, but there's still a lot of Potter and the universe of Potter to be explored and
Thing is,
created.
Diagon Alley's
within
going to
the
be
past.
finished well before any sort of Star Wars land's going to. Even if they started it now, you're talking 3 or 4 years.
Uh-huh.
Potentially, the expansion will be open 2015. What's that? 2 years, 3 years, 2 years time.
You know, you could go and have lessons. You could do that. Classrooms go and have potions lessons and herbology
They're
and
still expanding
and go and
the
feed
original, aren't
blast-ended
they?
scroots and
Because Jim's told us that they're still trying to work out this Great Hall experience.
yeah, I think that'd be amazing. You know, there's all the Forbidden Forest, and I would kill to actually own a house that was like
Right,
the
I just
borough.
want to go to the Wizarding World, yes.
When you think about the Harry Potter universe, what's being touched on in the Universal parks
It's Hogsmeade.
is
the
fractional.
main
Yeah.
part of it, but
So really, they could keep going. Well, they'd have to get rid of other things.
we only
because of land.
discussed this not that long ago
unless
on the podcast,
unless they find another tract of land to buy, create a third park.
didn't we? Right.
Shall we move on to the next
I think we
I
section?
should.
think we've
for a
kind
cry.
of killed this one now, haven't we? We've been
Yeah.
off topic like God knows how many times.
That's what we do best.
But yes, we will move on, and it's time for Kimmie's Universal Q&A.
Woo.
Right, Tracy, do you want to ask Kimmie the first question then?
I will indeed. Kimmie, brace yourself.
I'm all ready.
When did you last visit the parks?
Universal, not Disney.
Oh, well, I visit them at the both
It's going
At
to
the
be the
same
same
time.
time, wouldn't it?
Well, when was that?
2010.
Not so
not
long
that
ago,
long
then.
ago then. Cool.
No, it was our honeymoon.
Oh,
Oh, I didn't realise you were newlyweds.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were all married couple.
Oh, I feel like an all-married couple. We've been together 10 years this year, but no, it was our honeymoon.
Oh.
Cool. Did you happen to stay at a Universal hotel when you were there?
Unfortunately not.
Have you ever stayed at one before?
Unfortunately not.
No. Do you ever have any intentions in staying in one?
I do, but Aaron says they're too expensive.
If you could pick one of the 3, which one would you like to stay at?
Hard Rock.
Seems to be the hotel of choice. We're not staying there. We'll let Darren go over there.
No, I'll put my foot down because I'll never get to Hawaii.
Well, you said, Tracy,
And I will never afford the Polly.
we looked through those videos on that
We
DVD,
did, and we
and I
would
tell
say
you
the
what,
Royal
I think
Pacific.
the Royal Pacific.
Yes.
Right, Kimmie, so the way it goes now is we would like you to pick 9 random numbers, 1
But
to
just one at a
25. Yeah,
time.
one at a time, and then you'll get a question asked and then pick
'Cause we'd
another
never
one.
remember
So
them all.
between 1 and 25, and you don't have to go in order.
Right.
So, Tracy, you're asking this one. So
I know,
pick a
any number
number, pick
first.
a number, any number.
I feel like you've got one of them things in front of me you had at school that you put your fingers in and you had to pick a number. Do you remember them?
Oh, I still make them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'll
Number
send you one.
2.
Number 2. When you were in Islands of Adventure, Did you meet any of the characters that were roaming about?
I saw Popeye and Olive, and I think I saw Betty Boo, but I didn't actually go up to them.
Betty
Right.
Boo or Betty Boop? Betty Boo, just doing the do.
He's off.
Betty Boop.
So you saw them, so you didn't go up to them.
No, and
So
it's weird because at Disney parks, I've no problem going up to characters. But in
Right.
Universal, for some reason, I feel weird
more
because I don't
reserved.
have any kids.
Don't worry about that.
Oh.
Was it face character Popeye and Olive Oil, or were they like,
latex.
yeah?
Your
like-
face.
I tell you what, they were
It's the
at the
best
entrance when
experiences.
we went in,
Universal.
and they were absolutely brilliant.
Yeah. That was when the other side was Lucy and Ricky, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Oh,
That was the first time we went, wasn't it?
yeah.
Cool.
So, yeah.
But no, I don't know. I might have to give that a go when we go next year.
There's not a lot roaming around.
You've
really.
got to grab the
Doc
Grinch.
Brown is amazing.
Oh, yeah, if you see Doc Brown, if you see Doc Brown, go and have an experience with Doc Brown.
If you look on our last photo update, there was a pic of Doc Brown there that Eric took for us.
Does he just hang around by where the train is?
He generally,
Yeah, the DeLorean.
Yeah, but he's on his bike. You'll see him
Oh,
just
he cycled
pedaling
around
around
as
as well
well,
on
yeah.
his bike.
Cool.
That's cool.
What's doing looking up and around and checking things out?
Go on then,
Yeah.
Kimmie, another question.
Number 6.
Which is your least favourite ride in Islands of Adventure?
When you say least favourite, is it because I don't like it or because it's not my thing?
That is entirely up to you.
Mm.
Well, my least favourite... I'll give you 2 answers then. My least favourite is the Hulk because you'd never catch me on that in a million years.
Right.
The Hulk is amazing.
No,
That's not her thing.
if you listen to the Minnie Minxes, you'll know that I'm a bit scared of the roller coasters.
Or things that go up and down as well.
Or things that go up and down or
Things that-
go generally faster than 2 mile an hour.
I do listen to the Minnie Minxes, and I know you still haven't been on the Tower of Terror.
Love the Tower of Terror.
Even my 5-year-old daughter at the time
Oh,
went on the
God.
Tower of Terror multiple times.
Don't say stuff like that. You make me feel like a little weedling.
I
She did
don't
cry.
love Doctor Doom.
She didn't cry because she was scared of the ride. She cried because they're the ghosts. The ghosts on the second level. They're not ghosts, you daft ass.
Yeah.
I
But
can
then-
spoil that magic. I couldn't give a toss. It's Disney.
Oh dear.
One of my illusions gone.
Whatever.
But my least favourite ride that I've been on then, to make it fair, would probably be either, this might be slightly controversial, the Zeus landing trolley thing.
Oh yeah, I can understand that one.
Sorry, Tracy.
That's all right. I like it for the views
I
of
like
the
it,
park.
but I can understand why people
No, I
wouldn't.
understand that, yeah.
I just don't get it. There's
No,
no
you need-
up there.
You need to read the story of the Sneetches.
Maybe.
Mm.
And that whole Poseidon thing. The effects are fantastic, but it's just a bit dull.
Oh, I love Poseidon's Fury. Actually, that's going down for a refurb soon as well.
Mm.
Very short. In fact, it might even be when this comes out. Oh, no, I think it's next week.
The second half of that, once they open the tunnel up,
Yeah.
it's fantastic. Before the tunnel, I'm just stood there thinking my feet really hurt. I want to sit down.
See, I love it. Anybody who's listened to our podcast for any length of time knows that I'm a big fan of anything that's led, like team member led, that actually has someone you're
some
interacting with
interactive,
as
yeah.
part of the show.
Yeah.
Because there's not many of it about anymore.
But it all relies on whether you get somebody good. That's the only thing
Yeah.
about it.
It does, but then that gives it more, it's not a ride, but like revisitability.
Yeah. But I just don't like the long periods of talking and not much happening when you've been stood up waiting in a queue and you're still on your feet.
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
understand it.
yeah.
I like it.
But once you've walked through the tunnel, you're moving slightly when it's something to actually pay attention
Yeah.
to, and then the whole fighting scene is fantastic.
It is good. I like it. We did it twice with the kids
It's
last
not your
time, didn't we?
question.
No. Go on. Em.
No, go on, you did it with the kids twice.
And the kids enjoyed it, didn't
Yeah.
they? But the water tunnel wasn't working when we went last, so I hope it's still open when we go next time.
Aye.
Because the water tunnel's amazing.
Yeah.
Very clever.
Next one.
Next number.
Number 16.
Ooh. What is your favourite shop, or which is your favourite shop in Universal Studios?
Do you know, I think, and I don't really know why, I think it's just the quirkiness of it, is the E.T. shop at the end.
All right.
Well, if it's still there, it might have changed. This was 2 years ago.
What's just become the SpongeBob store? No, that was Cartoon Store,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
yeah.
No, I think it is still there then.
I don't know why. It's
Well,
just
doesn't the
'cause
ride
it's-
exit into it?
Yeah, it's just full of
Yeah.
ET stuff, and I just like wandering around.
There's about 4 photo ops in there, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's that's an answer that you probably wouldn't get off
It
many
is.
other people, because most people probably go, oh, Zonko's, or the One Shop, or somewhere in the Wizarding World, probably. Actually, mine's the Spider-Man shop, but I haven't been in the Wizarding World yet, and I'm sure that'll change next year.
That's an Islands of Adventure, the question was the studios anyway, so doesn't pay any attention.
Please render all questions answered by me in the last 5 minutes irrelevant. In the studios, I don't
Yeah.
actually know.
But no, I like that one. It's quirky. It's only small. It's not very
It's
big,
tiny.
but it's just quirky, and it's just a nice shop to come out of the ride into.
How many is that? We've had 3 or 4?
3.
3.
Yes.
Kimmie, number 4 question.
22.
You have $30 left in your pocket to buy something. What would you use it on?
Am I in Universal? still?
Yes. Or Islands of Adventure, or City Walk, whatever.
And they don't sell Vinylmation, do they?
Funnily
No,
enough, you
thankfully.
should say that. They actually did have them zombie ones at Halloween Horror
Yeah.
Nights this year, because Darren tried to get us one and it bloody sold out.
Gutted.
What would I buy? $30. Let me think.
Darren would be like
Ice
6
cream.
butterbeers.
Yeah. I got a Ben and Jerry's.
I've always wanted to try them thingies.
Cinnabon. Yeah, I've never had a
Cinnabons.
Cinnabon either.
And then some of them Dippin' Dots.
Mm.
They're on my to-do list next time we go.
So
So
you,
Dippin' Dots
$30
and
worth of
Cinnabon.
Dippin' Dots and
or you want to
Cinnabon.
try?
Cinnabon.
I should have been there quicker with that one.
You should have been.
Yeah, I want to try that, but hopefully I don't sound like that after I've had one.
No, I've never had Cinnabon either, and it's
Or Dippin' Dots.
something we shall be.
Along with the funnel cake and...
I'm going to come back like 3 stone. Whatever.
Why do you think I joined Slimming World?
Yeah,
But I enjoy every pound going back on.
good answer.
Yes.
I like
Grub.
that
I
too.
always like grub
Oh,
being an
yeah.
answer. Question number, what's
5
it?
are we on?
5?
20.
20. Have you
No,
seen...
that's
no,
an
you won't have
irrelevant
done. So
question. Pick
please-
another one. Because the answer's definitely no.
Oh dear. 17.
Where is your favourite place to chill out in Islands of Adventure?
On a bench outside. Oh no, at that restaurant opposite Incredible Hulk while I'm sat there waiting for Aaron to finish going on and on and on that ride.
Cafe 4.
Cafe 4, isn't it?
Yeah. But outside, not inside.
Right.
Mm.
Where he just keeps using my ticket as a... You know, when you get them VIP fast passy things and I don't use mine, he uses mine and then uses his as well.
All right.
Do you buy the express pass when you go then?
We did the last 2 times that we went, yeah. I hate queuing.
Right.
Hate it. So if I don't have to, I won't.
Well, that's why we're staying at the hotel next time we go, to get because you get unlimited access.
Yeah.
I've got to
express
say
for
though,
2
some
days.
rides you need to experience a queue.
Yeah.
Some rides have amazing queues.
Well, like I said, I think I said on the Minnie Minxes show that you were on, Tracy, the Spider-Man queue's one of them queues.
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah.
now, they've put a photo op in it as well.
Oh, have they?
Yeah, they've just put a new green screen purple screen, as Gregory Ryan told us. Like a green screen thing in the queue to get taken, like the front of the Daily Bugle, which is cool. Right, go on then. Next one, this is number
6.
6, is it?
What am I going up? What's the highest one I can pay?
25.
Let's go for 25 then.
Ooh.
Kimmie, do
What?
you have a guilty pleasure at Universal Orlando?
Yes, Beetlejuice.
That probably is a guilty pleasure because not a lot of people like it.
I love Beetlejuice. I sit at the front. music as loud as I can get it, and I proper bop along. Aaron thinks I'm a right raving lunatic, but I love it.
I like to hear
We
that.
haven't done it since 2004.
No, I know.
I'd have to do it every time I go. That and the horror makeup show thing. But the only thing with the horror makeup show thing is now I'm getting a little bit bored of it.
Because it's
It's
exactly the
never
same show as it was 10
changed.
years
Yeah.
ago, yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas Beetlejuice doesn't change, but it has different people on who are different characters that
Yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes the dance moves are a bit different. I don't know. Just it feels different every
Yeah.
time I go to Beetlejuice. Whereas now with the horror one, like you both said, it's just the same every time. I've even started to recognise the 4 people or 3 people that are in there.
Yeah.
And you could say the script along with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Next one?
What number is this? 6?
7.
7.
Let's go for number 7 then. If it's number 7,
Lucky number 7. Which is your favourite ride at Universal Studios?
ooh, that's a very good question. Men in Black.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Now, an interesting story. I don't know if I've said this on anything I've ever been on before. I actually only went on that ride the last time that we went because I was convinced it was too fast and I wasn't going to like it.
Oh.
It does spin quite a bit at the end.
For some reason, I thought it... No, I knew it wasn't a roller coaster, but I thought it was just too extreme for me because I'm a bit of a wuss. But Aaron said, no, try it, you'll like it. And once I tried it, he couldn't get me off it.
Yeah. Of
And
course,
I
you're
was just-
focused anyway, aren't you? Because you're...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Blasting
I think that
aliens.
helps, actually,
Yeah.
if you are even, like... Because I don't like spinny roundy things. It doesn't spin too much, but...
No.
I love that
Yeah.
ride.
I'll give it...
No, sorry.
Go on, you're right.
No, I'm just going to say, and then so from that first, to say that I didn't ride it until the last time that we went, but I can still say that I've rode it over 20 times. You can see how many times I rode it on our last holiday.
Yeah.
To say that we only went to that park twice throughout the whole holiday.
Excellent.
We did 28 times when we went in 2005, and that included 9 times in a row. And a quick plug. Eric has just sent us in a picture of his Men in Black score for our Men in Black UUO podcast leaderboard. So anybody, if you've got any decent scores, get yourself in. Our top score on the leaderboard currently is, I think it's 860 something thousand from Gregory Ryan. So, as I said, even if you've got 99999, whatever it is, 999,999, we'll stick them in as an honorary mention. So,
Yep.
Get them in. We haven't had any in for a while.
Yeah.
Podcast at uuopodcast.com.
Back to the programming in hand.
Just seemed an ideal place to plug, and I haven't plugged it for a while. Give me another number. Second from last question.
I ain't picking numbers. 11.
Which is your favourite place to eat in Islands of Adventure?
I haven't really eaten at many places in Islands of Adventure. I think we've only eaten at... Is it Wendy's? Wimpy's?
Oh, Wimpy,
Wimpy's.
yeah. That's where we've...
Yeah. I think you've got to
What
eat
did
at
you think of
Wimpy's.
Wimpy's?
Say again?
What did you think of Wimpy's?
I didn't think much to it. To be honest, do you know where I've always wanted to eat though, and I don't think it is really a place that you can eat, is what's that shop that's got that massive great big sandwich outside?
Blondies, yes, you
Yeah,
can eat in there. You can
get
go
a
and have a
Dagwood.
Dagwood.
I want to go there. That's where I want to go, but we went to Wimpy's because I'm sure that place was shut.
There's a few places only ever seem to be open seasonally.
Yeah.
They're like Green Eggs and Ham Cafe is not always open.
Because Wimpy's is the one that's over the Popeye ride, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Sorry.
there's a table with a lot of burgers piled up.
I just thought they were standard. I didn't think they were anything special. I just thought it was standard theme park.
Oh, definitely.
A lot of it is in Islands of Adventure. I think
Unless
they've
you go to
just
Mythos.
started trying to get away from that a little bit more with
Oh, excuse me.
the 3 broomsticks and
It didn't, and it didn't have any theme in either.
no,
Really?
it's just a
No,
counter service window,
yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah,
If you
which
get to
is a
sit at the-
shame
It's got a table with a big pile of burgers
I
on
just
it.
said that.
Oh, I wasn't listening. I was sneezing.
No, it was
Because-
before that.
you sort of grow up with Popeye and
Yeah.
you hear of Wimpy's, and so let's go eat at Wimpy's. And then when we got there, it was like, oh, all right then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never mind.
Go on then, last one.
So,
Answer.
13.
I knew you were going to pick 13. So, which is your favourite place to eat and city walk?
I am ashamed to say that I have never eaten or drunk anything on City Walk.
Oh,
Do you know, it's
shameful.
one of those... Probably
We've
the
only
same
eaten
as us.
once.
We've only ever... Yeah, once.
That was the last time we were there.
And having since starting the podcast, we've realised that there are a lot of good places to go, and we're going to do a lot more when we go next time. Well, all right then, I'll turn it round. If there was one place on City Walk you would want to eat, where would it be?
Probably, is it Bubba Gump Shrimp Company?
Yeah,
we ate
recommend
there last
that.
time. It was really, really good.
Now, it was on our to-do list, but I think it's now been scrapped because somehow I've ended up talking her into getting the dining plan again.
Right.
So I'm not allowed to eat there anymore because it's going to cost too much.
Oh, no.
But I might still persuade him when we get there.
It
I
is
think
worth
you
it. And
should.
it's
The
not
experience
expensive.
is amazing.
I had it was a bucket load of boat trash. And it was
Yeah,
like
that's what I want, yeah.
two lobster claws, some other type of fish, and like some mahi nuggets and chips, and it was only like $18.
Because you don't have to have a start, do you? You don't have to have
No,
pudding.
no.
we didn't.
Kids didn't really want to go in, and we made them. And they got fish and chips in a boat.
Were they happy with that?
Oh,
Yeah.
There were a pair of them. It was right at the end of the holiday, and the pair of them were absolutely buggered, and I don't think they really cared that much, to be honest.
No. It was just a little touch. We had an amazing server.
No, she was, yeah.
And just little things like they've got license plates on the table that flip. And if everything's all right, you don't need anything, you leave it on run, Forest, run. If you want your server to come and help you out with something, you flip it so it says, stop, Forest, stop.
Yeah.
And it's just little things that
Give you
are...
like little trivia questions at the table. You say, I'll leave you with this question while I go away, and then there's like, which 3 sports does Forrest do in the movie? And you sit there going, all right, there's that, and I think there was that.
And then there's all the stuff up on the walls, and all the memorabilia and stuff.
I will
Highly recommend that.
I'll have to batter my eyelids at him.
I think it cost us $58 for the 4 of us.
Oh, that's good. There's only 2 of us.
Exactly. So if you split that in half, you're looking at what? 29?
Yeah, it's not as expensive as people seem to think.
I'll tell you where we have eaten at Universal, though. Is it Lombard's?
All right,
have you?
that's supposed to be good.
And we really enjoyed that. That was the first theme park restaurant that we had ever eaten at before any of the Disney ones.
Right.
Didn't happen to use the upstairs restroom, did you?
See the haunting ghost.
I did use a restroom, but I don't remember him being upstairs.
There's one upstairs and one downstairs.
I don't know, I think it was the downstairs one, because don't they have that massive, great big, like, ornament, don't they? Is it like fish?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Dolphins.
I know apparently they have
We just
a
run
big fountain.
That never works.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
It's like a big fish, I'm sure it's like a big
Right.
fish.
Well, around that's haunted as well.
But I remember that being, the food in there was really nice.
Was it?
Yeah,
And the
we-
service was
know.
really good. And it's quite it's not a posh restaurant, but they're sort of disguising themselves as a posh restaurant,
Right.
if that makes sense.
Right.
So it's not like going into, I don't know, I'm trying to describe what I'm trying to say. It's not just like a theme park restaurant, it's just a little bit more specialer than that.
Yeah.
Sounds like what Mythos is then.
Possibly. Maybe not
I was
as...
going to say maybe not as
Yeah.
I think
upmarket.
Mythos, but
Mythos
it
is a
isn't. I think
flagship
it tries
restaurant,
to
isn't it?
look. It is, but it's not.
You forget you're in a
You know
theme
what I mean.
park when you're in there,
You
is
do.
what I think I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the food was nice, and it wasn't overly complicated. I'm sure we only had like burger and chips and milkshake, but it was nice.
Cool. Brilliant.
Excellent.
Right. Thanks very much, Kimmie.
You're welcome.
That will do it for your Q&A.
Woohoo!
Well, indeed.
I think we'll play your little advert for your show now.
You unlock this podcast with the key of imagination. Within it is another dimension, a dimension of castles, attractions, and parades. You're moving into a land of wishes and dreams, of a magical place, into a podcast with fabulous guests and features. A fortnightly show with two Yorkshire girls talking Disney. Yes, that's right. You've just discovered the Minnie Minxes podcast, a Disney girl power podcast from a feminine perspective. Download on iTunes today.
Well, I think that about wraps up this Minxie edition of the Universal Orlando podcast.
You only paid
Unofficial.
£6, you know.
Oh,
It was £6 well spent.
She's taken over the show.
It's been a
unofficial.
girly show.
It has.
We should have been talking about bras and pants and things.
yeah, and Twilight.
You've talked
Well.
loads about bloody Twilight, more than it'll ever get mentioned on this podcast, ever.
Let's not go overboard. Anyway.
I think all that's left for me to say, if I'm taking over, is that episode 45 or show 45 will be out on the 10th of December.
It will, and hopefully, Darren's had to reschedule the main part of it. He's going to be recording with
Hope so.
somebody else, not us. Yeah, it's been rescheduled and rescheduled. So hopefully tomorrow night, which is last Tuesday when this comes out, all should be good. And I think it should be good.
Just don't jinx it, just leave it at that.
Yeah,
But it'll be good.
it should be.
Apparently so.
But I'm not going to find out. That's the trouble.
No.
For at least
Anyway!
another 8 months.
Oh, I just like to waffle.
Sorry.
Yes.
So I suppose that's all that's left for me to do is to plug the podcast once again, which is the Minnie Minxes podcast, which is a podcast all about things Disney from a female perspective. We don't bother with things such as news. We like to concentrate on segment spots and do features on what our listeners like to hear. And as I said at the beginning of the show, you can find us on iTunes or just search the Minnie Minxes on Google.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And they are worth listening to if you don't already.
Thank you.
Anytime.
So I'm going to say it's bye-bye from me.
Tatty bye from me.
And goodbye from me, and thanks everybody for having me, and thanks for putting up with me this show.
Go on, you can finish it off with your signature finish if you want.
Mini kisses. Mwah.
That just about does it for the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. Thanks for listening. Don't forget you can follow the entire crew on Twitter. You can follow Lee at UUO Podcast, Tracy at UUOP Tracy, that's TRACEY, and Darren at UUOP Darren. You can like our Facebook page at facebook.com/unofficial Universal Podcast. Subscribe to the RSS feed at unofficialuniversalorlando.podbean.com. And don't forget to find us on iTunes and leave us a review. You can also find us on Stitcher Radio. We are everywhere. Head over to our website for all the show notes and latest Universal Orlando news at uuopodcast.com. Finally, don't forget to shoot us those spews, funny schmits, live reports, and any other emails to us at podcast@uuopodcast.com. So thanks again for listening, and until next time, remember, live the adventure.